Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekend prep video. I'm going to be sharing with you what I am doing this weekend to prepare for the upcoming work week. I am going out of town this coming week, so I have a lot of laundry and packing to do this weekend. I am obviously going to be cooking as I do every weekend, as well as some cleaning and organization. So let's get started. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to thank today's video sponsor, Upstart. I've been working with Upstart for a while, but I continue to work with them because you guys keep telling me on Instagram and in direct messages that you are happy that I talked about this service on my channel because it's something you can really use. If you're not familiar with Upstart, they are the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, and you can do it all online. So whether you're carrying a credit balance month after month, it can feel like you're in a never-ending cycle of debt, or if you just want to fund personal expenses. Actually, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment, which is very convenient. The thing I really like about Upstart is that they know that you're more than just your credit score, and so one of their goals is to expand access to affordable credit. Unlike other lenders, Upstart considers your income and your current employment to find you a smarter rate for your loan. So with a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. And the best part is that you can receive funds as fast as one business day after accepting your loan. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/Jen. That's upstart.com/Jen. Don't forget to use my link in the description box to let them know I sent you. Your loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. So if you dread looking at your credit card statements, you are definitely not alone. I have been there. Debt can feel crippling, but Upstart can help you on your path to financial freedom. You can go to upstart.com/Jen to check your rate today. So now let's get back to the weekend prep. I'm actually going to start by making a lasagna for someone in need for Lasagna Love. Okay, so I was matched with one family this week on Lasagna Love. It's actually just 2 people, so I'm going to be making a lasagna for them today and delivering it this evening. So I've got some ground beef in a pan here. I just seasoned it with some onion powder, salt, and pepper. And this is my homemade marinara sauce. I made this in a weekend prep video a while back. So I'm just going to add that and then simmer this. Well, it's still partially frozen, as you can see, but I'll simmer this until the beef is tender. I want to make sure I have enough sauce, so I'm also going to add a can of petite diced tomatoes, but then I'll add extra seasoning just to make sure that everything is well seasoned. Okay, so I've got some lasagna noodles in here, and instead of boiling them, I used to do this all the time and then I stopped for some reason, but it works really well. Instead of boiling the noodles, you can just put them in a 9x13 and soak them in boiling water for like 10 to 15 minutes, and they'll soften up just enough so that they're like par cooked, but then when you bake the lasagna, they won't turn out soggy. It's super convenient. Okay, so I've got a disposable pan here. It's a 9x13 pan. I've sprayed it with cooking spray. I'm going to add a little bit of sauce to the bottom just to make sure that it doesn't stick. And then you can see my noodles are pliable, but they're obviously not fully cooked, which is how we want them. I'm gonna layer on those. And if you guys have not watched my videos before or heard me talk about Lasagna Love, it is a nonprofit that matches lasagna chefs with people in need of a meal. If you are in need of a meal or if you want to cook for someone, I'll leave the link down below and you can sign up. I've got some cottage cheese that I mixed with Parmesan and Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. I'm just going to spread that for the next layer. Okay, after that, I'm going to do another layer of meat sauce. Okay, so I have some mozzarella cheese in the freezer, which is going to work great for this because I'm just going to bake it anyway. So I'm going to do a layer of mozzarella and then repeat all of the layers. Okay, so I'm done layering everything. For the final layer, I just put on some of the marinara sauce and I'm going to sprinkle on some mozzarella cheese, and then I'm going to stick this back in the fridge until it is time to bake. So this weekend I have decided to reorganize my spice cabinet, which is right next to my stove here. It is a hot mess, so I'm gonna start out by removing everything and sorting it out into categories. All right, so I went ahead and emptied out all of my spice cabinet, which you can see here, many spices. Anyway, I took some of these fridge bins out of my refrigerator because they're really not working for what I want them to work for, and so I would use them instead to corral the ingredients in my spice cabinet. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this one up with baking supplies. So I'm gonna try and sort of delineate things in the way in which I think about using them. So like, for example, baking, I think about, you know, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, almond extract, etc. So that's everything that I'm going to put in this particular bin. All right, so I already think this is a million times better, but I'm going to finish it in the morning since it's kind of late right now. But I basically took these fridge bins out of my refrigerator and I'm using them to corral my spices. So essentially I have like baking spices and, you know, vanilla extracts, whatnot in this container. In this one I have salt, pepper, all-purpose seasonings, and in this one I have just like kind of like regular spice blends, oregano, parsley, stuff like that. I've got my keep some ghee in here along with miscellaneous seasonings, smoked paprika. I've obviously got like baking, you know, like meringue powder, sprinkles, that kind of thing. So it's still a little bit eclectic, but honestly this is a lot better because my whole issue was that when I would go in here to find something, I could not find it. I would be like rifling through, you know, a bunch of containers of spices to find what I needed. So I'm gonna continue this in the morning, but for right now, it is looking good. All right, guys, so happy Sunday morning. I really did not get anything else accomplished on Saturday, so here we are making breakfast on Sunday. I decided to thaw out some steaks and do steaks and eggs for breakfast. We have a ton of beef in our freezer, so it's something I just need to get through. I'm also making some crispy hash browns, and I'm using one of my stainless steel pans to just sear the steaks. I'm also going to fry up some eggs and season those with a little bit of salt and pepper. One thing that I was going to mention this weekend too is that it was the weekend before I was getting ready to travel to New Orleans for work, and so I don't know, this day was just kind of super busy and stressful for me. I had a lot of videos to film, a lot of things to get done, but my family always loves breakfast in the morning, so that turned out really, really good. I used some keto seasoning from Sincerely Lasagna. I will link her site down below. Definitely check her out and support her. She is a small business and she is rocking it. So now I'm going to get started at cleaning up the kitchen. I was going to do a lot of cooking today. I had some different videos to film and I was going to be making some freezer meals, and of course I always like to start cooking in a clean kitchen. So I'm just going to load up the dishwasher and refill my rinse, what do you call that? Jet dry, I guess. It's a rinse aid. I have to use that with my dishwasher, or it does not dry my dishes very well. I always try to stuff as many things in my dishwasher as possible, and it is definitely up for the challenge. If you guys are ever looking for a new dishwasher, I would definitely recommend Bosch. So now I'm going to hand wash some dishes. I also did a little bit of organization and cleaning out of my fridge, which you guys will see in a different video, but I was rinsing out this container that I kept some of my condiments in, and then of course this pan that I fried the steak in. I had to scrub that out really, really well, and I normally try not to put that in the dishwasher because it normally doesn't get super clean, especially when I use it to pan fry steak or something like that. I just have to scrub it really good and hand wash it. Now I'm going to get started cleaning off my stove, so I'm just going to remove the grates, and I did end up finding some crud cutter on Amazon. Hallelujah, this is something I've been out of for a while and I love using it to clean my stovetop, so I'm just using that to let it soak for a little bit, and then I am just going to wipe it off with a hot damp cloth, and it works really, really well. I'll link it down below. After I get off all of the crud, then I use some glass cleaner to go ahead and just shine up the stove. It works really well because it is black, and so it helps to kind of give it that streak-free shine. Gonna put the grates back on and light my fall candle. Well, today has been kind of busy because the kids had a swim camp. They had like one this morning and one this afternoon, and so we've kind of been like running them back and forth to that. So I haven't gotten to a lot of my laundry yet, but I've been filming some other videos, and I'm now at the point where I'm filming like 3 different videos and I can't keep track of which clips go to which. So I've got to take some of these clips off of my memory card and put them on my computer and kind of memorize them. I'm just having a cup of broccoli cheese soup for lunch, and I think we might do breakfast for dinner tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna sit down and do this real quick, and then I'll probably go upstairs and get started on some of the laundry. I also put a grocery order in for Hy-Vee, so I don't have to worry about going to get groceries. I'll just deliver them. All right, so I'm up here in the laundry room, which I forgot to mention, if you did not watch my vlog where I got my brows microbladed, they're still in the healing process, so if they look super dark, that's why. I immediately thought that I made a terrible mistake once I saw how dark they were, but it's not gonna, they're not gonna end up like that, so everything's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm gonna take these clothes out of the dryer, and then I have some sheets and towels in the washer. Need to get those in the dryer, and then I have a bunch of laundry to fold, and then after that, I'm gonna start packing. My flight is at 7 a.m. Fun fact though, I did get upgraded to a first class, so that's always nice. And I think Adam's gonna take me to the airport, so we have to leave here at 5 a.m. in order to be there by 5:30. So I need to have everything done tonight. Like, there will be no time to pack in the morning. I'm gonna put another load in the washer too. Sometimes you just know it's time to fold laundry because you can't find anything. Like, pretty sure there's at least 2 pairs of Connor's swim trunks in this pile somewhere, although I don't normally put those in the dryer, so I'm thinking if they're in this pile, they accidentally got put in here somewhere. I didn't make myself a coffee. I slept like crap last night, so I definitely need a pick-me-up. I made a peppermint mocha K-cup, which I had left over from last year, and then I used some of the peppermint mocha nut pods creamer. It's really good. So I'm about halfway through this huge laundry pile, but it won't take me that long. I'll get her done. Here's the trunks. I knew they had to be in here somewhere. Did I ever show you guys this towel? This is Adam's towel from when he was a kid. There's actually a date on here somewhere. What is that? It says 1989 Nintendo of America. Zelda. It's a Zelda towel. Isn't that cute? So I did go to Hy-Vee today and pick up my dry cleaning. Actually, Adam drove me. I had them do 1 pair of my work slacks, a blazer, a cardigan, a shell, and then just a regular shirt. So I need to actually look at the weather again and see what it's gonna be like in New Orleans. I feel like it's probably gonna be like warm there. It's been in the 30s here, so that's always interesting when you are traveling from a, you know, one climate to another. I don't even know how dry cleaning works. I should look that up sometime. Let me grab my suitcase and I'll figure out what I'm gonna pack. Look at these brows. They're gonna tone down, I promise. Okay, so after doing this so many times, I kind of have a method to my packing. So the first thing that I always do is figure out what I want to wear in the morning, and then I set that out in the bathroom because Lord knows I am not going to want to pick out an outfit at 4:30 in the morning. Okay, and then usually the next thing, or like the first thing I actually pack in my suitcase is like undergarments and pajamas, because that's something that I can do. I don't have to think about. I know like I need this many socks, this many bras, this many pajamas, whatever. So for the smaller items, like socks, underwear, that kind of stuff. I do use packing cubes for those because I find that it just fits in my suitcase better, but I do use a carry-on only. And what I find is that the larger packing cubes really do, at least for me, they don't really work in the carry-on size. They work better if you have like a larger, you know, checked bag. So yeah. And then the only thing I really have to think about is like, I'm packing bras, like what color, you know, like I need like some light ones, some dark ones, just in case I'm wearing white shirts or something like that. And then normally if I'm there a week, I just take 2 sets of pajamas. So normally I'll take like 1 pair of pajama pants and 1 pair of pajama shorts. So I have this pajama pant, and then I've got a shirt, and then I had shorts somewhere here. And then I'll probably just do like these pajama shorts and then just do this t-shirt. I try to, you know, take things that don't take up that much space. So pajama shirt, short, pajama pant, shirt, throw that over there. And then I think this week is gonna be more casual because it's more of like a working / planning meeting. So I am gonna take a pair of jeans, and then I'll probably just take like maybe some ankle boots and a couple pairs of leggings and some sweaters, just stuff that I can kind of mix and match. Let me figure that out. All right, so I'm gonna make a quick dinner for the kids. Tonight was kind of a hodgepodge because the kids wanted breakfast for dinner, and I made Adam and I a Green Chef meal. So I'm scrambling some eggs in a skillet here, and I'm going to make some whole wheat French toast sticks in the air fryer that I got at Aldi, along with some Applegate chicken sausage. So I'm just assembling a plate there, a couple French toast sticks, some of that apple chicken sausage, and some scrambled eggs, and the kids definitely loved eating this for dinner. Hey guys, good morning. So I worked my tail off yesterday, and I don't have a problem saying that because I was so exhausted when I finally went to bed at like 11 o'clock last night. I looked at my step count for the day. I had 14,000 steps just working around the house. The thing that is always interesting about like when I travel, these weeks where I'm traveling, is that I really have to plan ahead as far as videos go, because obviously if I'm going to be filming cooking videos, I can't film those when I'm on the road, right? So I have to make sure that I get all that stuff done before I leave. And then sometimes I just end up biting off more than I can chew in one day, which is what happened yesterday. But I honestly end up getting most of everything done that I really, wanted to / needed to. I also got all of my clothes packed for this trip, which was good because that's one of the things that I always have to make sure that I do. And right now it is 4:42 in the morning. I think we're gonna leave for the airport in about half an hour. Adam's gonna take me, thank goodness, because this is gonna sound stupid, but whenever I go, like I'm traveling somewhere warmer and it's cold here, then if he drops me off, I don't have to take a coat with me. Because as you know, that can be like annoying and problematic trying to find a space to put it on the plane. So yeah, so all I'm doing right now is just finishing packing up my suitcase, which is mostly just like my toiletries, my straightener, that kind of thing. And then that's done. The suitcase is really full. Oh god. I need to pack up my laptops and computer and all that stuff, which is what I'm doing now. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I'm planning to sleep on the plane. The older I get, the more easily I can sleep on a plane / sitting up. I mean, that's a thing, right? I feel like it's a thing. There's my portable charger. I couldn't find it. And there it is. Actually, Connor was asking me for it the other day, and I was like, I don't know, buddy. You're gonna have to figure out something else. I don't know where it's at. There it is. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go so that I can finish getting ready and get off to the airport. Thanks for coming along with me this weekend. I don't know how inspirational I was, but thanks for coming along with me anyway. When I tell you guys I was like super productive yesterday, but a lot of it I didn't show in this video, so you'll see it in like different videos. It's probably kind of misleading based on what I'm showing you in this video, but never fear. I am truly exhausted after this weekend, but it was still good. So thanks for watching. I will have a link in the description box below if you want to check out Upstart. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.